How are we all? I hope everyone's enjoying their week. So, this video is going to be a review on another awesome plugin I found. But before we get started, I want all you mofos to click the little... oh, what the fuck is it? Do you guys have a little bell as your... that little bell, so it lets you know... yeah, I think that's it. I want everyone to click on this little bell so you know when I upload a video, so we can all keep in contact. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this video is about movement in your mix, and you know, someone might ask, why would you need movement in your mix, friendly? Pretty obvious. I mean, it's pretty common sense that, you know, it just makes the mix sound, it makes your mix sound nice. You create movement and flow through your mix, so you don't have a dead mix of just horizontal or vertical music, or have a horizontal music just going across. Like, we're so used to making music in this way that it can sometimes even begin to feel like we're just making square music, if that makes sense to anybody, if anyone knows what I'm trying to say. So you want to stop your music from looking like a bot in a box to movement within that box. So I found this on that on plugin discounts. I've already made a video on this. If you haven't checked it out, then you are a silly person. But I found it on this. I got it for like, what, 30 bucks. I don't know, the price has probably gone back up now, so you're gonna have to just keep an eye out or just pay the full price, which I don't know what it is anyway. Yeah, so let's, without further ado, this is great. I've figured out for effects. So I've got an effects bus, right? An effects bus. And I put all my effects in here, and then I route them all into one bus, and then I sidechain this bus. But what another great thing you can do is open up the plugin, and it's called Brauer Motion. Okay, pick stereo, and this is what it looks like. So before I get an overview of how to work this, we'll just have a listen to what this does. So this is on. So listen to the effects. If you've got headphones, this is going to work great. Let's take a listen. And without it, so you can clearly hear that with this on. Also, I'll play it with this playing. That's what's happening. It's moving the sound, the bus, this to the left and to the right of the stereo field, and then again, but around the whole stereo field in a complete circular motion. Now, someone's going to say, yeah, you could just pan the whole bus, and you could. But number one, I've tried it. It does not have as a nice effect as this. This is literally making a circular motion through the stereo field. So it's spreading the whole sound around. Whereas panning, if we're panning, all you're doing is going left and then to right, and you can make it sound good, but I do believe this is a way better option anyway. So how this works is you got panner 1, panner 2, so obviously panner 1 being the green, panner 2 being the orange, and you can just, you know, it's simply, so I'll loop the effects again. You got sync, which pretty much just means it's going to start on play. You got free, which is like the speed of how quick everything moves. So let's have a little look here. Sync is also, you can control by the beats in the bars, so I can go every 4 bars I want this thing to go around, so bang. See how much, see if the bars moves quicker. 4 bars is always nice. You can change even like the modulator, so you've got a saw, a square, so have a listen to that. Different tones. You can reverse it, so you can come the other way around. Offset is where it's going to start. the motion. Path type, you got classic, you got circle, which is this way. Circle phase. X lights, which is just circular, which I kind of like the X lights. Pre-delay. You got the whip, which just pretty much brings it like across how wide you want the sound to go. You got a lot of control here. Trigger. I don't know what the hell that does. Then you got dynamic, and then what you can do is you can turn. What the hell's that? Oh, sorry. Then what you can do is you can turn on like how intense panel 1 is going to go compared to panel 2. You can link both of these together, so that means now you have both on kind of thing. You can control how much, like how many times it turns around in the stereo field. With panel 2, why is this off? See, there you have a very, very intense circular motion going throughout the plugin. So you see, you got, and then here you got panel 1, output, direct. You can have all that stuff off. Direct, I'm pretty sure it just means it's playing like directly when it's going, kind of thing. Output, I don't know what that means. You can even high pass or low pass. Very cool, very cool. Output, obviously how loud it is. And then the mix, I think, being between how much of each panel 1 or panel 2 you want. So, as you can see, it is a great, great plugin. Very awesome for movement in your mix. I mean, it's just about having to go and mucking around. I now put it on my effects bus, and it just really adds that. It just really gives you a nice feel to your mix. Another great, we'll have a look at it in a different concept. Another great thing you can put them on is pads. I haven't got that far into playing with it on pads and different stuff because I've started like 8 different projects. So I've just got like, I'm just sort of like trying to get an idea down for a song because I've got so much bullshit like ideas down. So I'm trying to fix them all up. But on a pad, we'll have a listen. So whack on the brow motion. See that in context of a mix of drums and stuff where it's just nice and low but you can just feel it when just hear it going around would sound amazing. So you guys can definitely, I'm sure most of you are going to understand what's going on here. So yeah, like I said, I mean you can use automation to create the same, to do the same thing, but I do believe it does not create the same effect. Automation is just literally from left speaker to right speaker. This is going around the whole stereo field, so I think it's a great plugin considering the fact I got it for like 30 Aussie dollars. There was no way I wasn't going to get it. There is a video of the creator, so the guy who came up with this plugin, a video of him explaining the whole plugin and every aspect of it in detail, but it's not really needed. I mean, you can just buy it and just throw it on a plugin or a bus and just go from there. I mean, I watched 10 minutes of the video and then I got bored of it, so I just fucking bought it and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. It's not that hard. I mean, I feel like most of us are quite adept with our production, that we understand these things. But yeah, if you're not sure, hit me up and try to give you a better explanation, or I'll just link you to the video of the dude. Yeah, one more time, I will leave a link of the website again where I got this from, but I have made a video on this before, so if you haven't done that shit yet, then I would suggest you do that, because yeah, this plugin would probably be worth a couple hundreds, I think. I haven't checked, but yeah, you never know. Alright guys, that's it for today. I'm going to start making music, so peace out.